first of all, I'll just give you some background of the bond issue that, in regards to the building. It's going to be a new K-3 building. It's going to be put on the old cannery lot that's across the street from the district office on Mill Street. The cannery will be demolished. The building will house approximately 650 kids. Right now, in K through 3, we have approximately 560, so we are building it for growth. Grove School will be demolished, and we will put 2 soccer fields onto where Grove School is right now. Let me add, on the Gibb-Olinger site of the K-3 elementary, there will be 2 baseball, softball fields, other playground facilities. Freewater Elementary will be repurposed for use by the community. Right now, the best idea on the table is to make it a community rec center and to use the classrooms for multiple purposes. That's what the best idea on the table is now. I don't know that there might not come out to be a better idea. We will relocate the bus barn to a site to be determined. We're looking at some railroad property right now. And that ground where the bus barn is located, or the bus parking, I should say, will be repurposed for educational uses. The money that the other monies will go to upgrading heating, ventilating, and air conditioning, otherwise known as HVAC, at Central, Mac High, and Ferndale. Ferndale will also get a generator, so as when they can have power when the power goes out. And there will be other infrastructure things happen at Mac High and at Central, primarily roofing repair. So that's what's going to happen with the money. How much money are we going to get when the bond issue passes? First of all, the bond issue that will be put in front of the voters on May 17th will be for $12.5 million. If that bond issue passes, we will receive $15 million from the Valley Foundation of Oakland, California. They are the same group that was involved in partially funding our school library. We will also receive $4 million from the state of Oregon, Oregon Department of Education. So if we pass a bond issue for $12.5 million, we get $19 million from another source. It's about 62% money. So, but it's still going to cost us. So what's it going to cost us? The $12.5 million will cost us approximately $1.10. $1.10 per $1,000 of property. So if you have a home that's valued at $100,000, it will cost you $110 for this ballot measure. Okay, now that said, let's back up for a second. In 2013, this school district passed a local option levy where you would be taxed up to $1 per thousand for 5 years. Well, because of complications of tax compression and those things, and not everyone here in this room is taxed at the same level. So it would be a little bit confusing for me to get into that discussion. But if this bond issue passes, the school board passed a resolution last month that we will eliminate that taxation. So you will only be taxed additionally for the bond measure. So that tax, as of July 1, will go away. And the new tax of $1.10 per thousand on the bond issue will take its place. For some people, I know people who are not paying a dime on the local option levy. That will cost them the full $1.10, obviously, because everyone will pay the $1.10 per thousand. I know other people that are paying $1.90. Those people it will cost them 25 cents more. Me, I'll tell you personally, it's going to cost me 75 cents per thousand more. Because of what I am taxed, or our family's taxed, on the property that we own. So yes, for some people, the taxes will go up more than others. The other thing is, that issue was going to die in 2 years. The bond issue will be for 20 years. So it is disingenuous to say that this ballot measure will replace the other one. That's inaccurate. The taxation will remain approximately the same for some, but it will go up for others. But for all of us, it will be 18 years longer. The other thing I want to add that I didn't talk about, and I haven't talked about more, we're in a period of historically low interest rates. And there's even a possibility, and I hesitate to say this, but in meeting with our bond counsel, it might even be lower than $1.10 because interest rates have gone down since November 30th when we got our initial estimate. But what the rates will actually be will be what interest rates are when we go to sell the bonds. When will we sell the bonds? I assume as soon after the ballot measure is justified, or certified, excuse me. So I would say any time after June 15th. So, one other question that's been asked me, where's the grant from the Valley Foundation is $15 million. That's from a private foundation. They've raised the money over the years through investment. Somebody asked me, where's the $4 million coming from? In a roundabout way, it's coming from us. It's from the state of Oregon. It's from our taxes. The legislature sold some bonds 2 years ago, and that's how they're funding it. That said, I'm here to tell you that more of that money's coming from Western Oregon than it is from Eastern Oregon. So, but again, it would be disingenuous for me to say that's absolutely positively free money. It's not. But it is a grant for us. And both of those dollars, both of those monies are tied to us passing a bond issue for $12.5 million. So it's either 31.5 or nothing. There's no happy medium. And without belaboring the point ad nauseum, we will never get a better deal than this.